Travis Greene, one of the gospel singers, slash pastors, are hiding and using the unjust legal system to try to shut up, truth-telling preachers. I understand that he filed a copyright complaint against Corey Manor for using a clip of him doing foolish stuff in the pulpit, in the church while preaching, up and down on a seesaw. He filed a copyright complaint. This is just a prime example of all the non-biblical preachers, pastors, churches now that are operating. They are not biblical one bit. Trademarks, using the legal system, such and such, in the church as operating church is forbidden according to the scriptures. When you're talking about God, nothing should be trademarked. Nothing. These New Age preachers, these church organizations, they are number of blasphemy organizations. They're all worried about money. They use the legal system, which the Bible clearly forbids. They use lawyers. Not, I understand for their music, but even use the system, the world system, for church stuff. They hide behind lawyers. The scripture clearly forbids that. This is what they do. This is what they are doing to shut up people from telling the truth. They hit them with legal papers. They file complaints through the system. Now I understand with the new age stuff, YouTube, everybody. If you use YouTube, there are laws you have to agree to and abide by. But still, he went and filed a complaint over that against Corey Manor simply because of he really don't like what he's saying and want him to be quiet. They call it slander. Nowadays, when you speak the truth against false prophets and false preachers and stuff, they call it slandering. They hide behind the law under them terms. Meanwhile, they continue to run their game on the church folks. They continue to take advantage of the church. They continue to mislead and misguide poor church folks with their heretics, with their heresies. They make a few songs, come out with a few hit songs, few hit records. Suddenly, they qualify to be pastors. And all of them are full of heresies. None of them align with the Bible. One bit. Ask them about scriptures concerning marriage and divorce. Ask them about scriptures concerning the oneness doctrine in the Trinity. Ask them about all the hard subjects, all the major topics in the Bible, and see what you get. Ask them about the gospel of inclusion and see what most of them say. They agree with that. It's all about preaching and standing behind whatever bring in the supporters. They not going to preach against anything that's going to turn people off to them. And this is what they do now. They hide behind lawyers. Even Kojic, even Pastor Geno Jennings, he preach against church organizations, but his church is trademarked. His stuff is his church is organized under legal, have been trademarked, have been trademarked. He one of the ones that stand in the pulpit and preach against everything and supposedly stand with the Bible, but his church is trademarked. Guarantee you. These churches, organizations, these people will file a complaint and sue you for slander now for using themselves against themselves. They call it slandering. Ask them about this. Ask them about using the legal system and see what they say. They ain't gonna talk about it because they know the scriptures don't support it. Go to the second book Corinthians. Around the 6th chapter, I think it is, Paul talked about it. He forbid the church from using the legal system because it's wicked. Stay away from it. That's why I don't agree with Kojic and the organized church talking about president, presiding bishop, and all that. They have elections. They have gone the way of the world. They have brought politics into the church. I'm running for president. I'm running for presiding bishop. Vote for me. They campaigning. The church have Baptists do it. All organized churches in America have the same format. They have adopted the world system into the church instead of just preaching, coming together, fellowship. Why do they need a presiding bishop? Why do they need a corporate office? Why do they need all this? District supervisors and all this stuff. It's forbidden. Nobody's talking about that. I watch Corey Mountain. I watch all of them. Corey Mountain do a lot of good. A lot of good teachers and breaking down scriptures and exposing. Do I agree with everything he do? No, especially when it comes to using the Greek. Sometimes I think he used that to his advantage. Because I thought he had a degree in Greek, but then I heard him on one video say he don't really know Greek. He know a little bit, and he was challenged on that a while back. But I'm about 75-80% with him. I appreciate a lot of the YouTube who are telling the truth, who are doing exposing. They doing a good job exposing all these fakes, leaders and pastors. Travis Greene is another one. He's another heretic. He's another gospel of inclusionist. Old and young preachers, black and white, they don't stand on none of the principles of the Bible. It's all about whatever it takes to make their name bigger. Whatever it takes to put more green in their pocket. They don't care. They ain't gonna preach against nothing. They sermons is never designed to preach against sin. Never. You never hear sermons of conviction coming out of these people. Paul said, preach the gospel. What these people standing poor, calling themselves pastors, what they preaching nowadays is anything but the gospel. They own gospel.